5 epic manhwa you should read in 2024. Before you come to me crying like a baby, let me say this. If you are an F-grade reader, then get lost. This video is not for you. This is especially for God-tier readers who truly appreciate and savor epic-grade manhwa. I carefully selected these manhwas to quench your thirst if you have not been active in 2023. From stories of betrayal in martial worlds to dungeon-based manhwa and insanely smart protagonists to jaw-dropping reincarnation stories, this list is bound to give you your next favorite manhwa to read in 2024. Coming at number 5, we have Existence. Now, this is undoubtedly the best manhwa of 2022, as our make has lived for billions of years, but in different life forms and different eras. He literally took the phrase cycle of reincarnation personally, as he has gone through numerous circles of reincarnations as either an ant, a dinosaur, a fish, or whatever creature you can name. When he finally reincarnated as a human being, he recovered the memories of his billions of years of life as different beasts or animal. Instinctively knowing that this was his last life form and last reincarnation, our main character decides to wipe out humanity from existence, as he views humanity as a treat to other life forms, because they were the reasons why his previous reincarnations died. Though it is a fight-based manhwa, it tends to get emotional sometimes as the mech exposes the dark side of humanity. The artwork of this manhwa is insanely awesome and goes hand in hand with the storyline. Coming at number 4, we have Transcension Academy. If there has ever been a manhwa I have been eager to recommend on this channel from the moment it was created, then it is definitely Transcension Academy. This manhwa, just like Solo Leveling, has a main character who is among F-rank hunters struggling to make it in life. Though this is a dungeon-based manhwa with an overpowered MC, it did not make it on our list because of that. As a weeb, it is not easy to leave this life without going through challenges others cannot understand. Moreover, it was during one of those moments that I found this gem and fell in love with it. It taught me so many things that I cannot begin to count. In this manhwa, our make had been working hard to pay his dead parents' debt and to attend a hunter academy, but he ended up spending all his savings on a surgery after an unfortunate accident. In this moment of despair where all he could think of was how to struggle and save again, he suddenly receives an advertisement that requires him to spend the little money he had to feed for a few days, and in exchange, he could join an unknown academy that teaches only transcendent people. Though he thought that this ad was definitely a fraud, he chose to try his luck, and luckily, it was the only academy with teachers like Hercules, the great sage Sun Wukong, the wizard Merlin, and many mythical figures like Susanoo and Amaterasu. This is an incredible manhwa not to miss out. However, the artwork is not the best in the genre. What I find more impressive is the heart of the author that shows in the storyline. So do check it out and subscribe if you have not yet. Coming at number 3, we have Martial God Regressed to Level 2. Can you talk about dungeon-based manhwa in this day and age while leaving behind elements from games? Impossible, and the same goes for Martial God Regressed to Level 2. The Battle.net game that was seen as just another game turned into humanity's nightmare. After the release of the Space League, the game turned into a survival game for all organisms in the universe, and mankind represented by Earth kept failing quests until it was deemed worthless. Upon this decision, humanity was deleted from existence, but our main character could not be deleted. This was because his skill nameless divine art resisted deletion. The gods then saw potential in him and sent him back into the past with his memories. This is where the manhwa gets crazy as the protagonist insanely takes over the game with knowledge from his previous life. This manhwa is insane, with a fast-paced story without leaving out any important information. The artwork is also incredible, so your sorry ass better binge read on it. Coming at number 2, we have Absolute Sword Sense. The story of So Woon-wee, a man with a tragic past, is an enthralling tale that will take you on a thrilling ride. Imagine being transported back in time 10 years with the power to hear the voices of swords. That is exactly what happened to So Woon in this amazing manhwa. He had already been through a lot, with his powers shattered and his family abandoning him. He was then kidnapped by the infamous blood cult and forced to become a third-rate spy. Just when he thought he was at the end of his rope, he was killed while searching for the secret records of the Sword Sage. However, instead of passing on to the afterlife, he was sent back to the past with some seriously cool new skills that would make him the envy of any superhero. The story is not just about an overpowered main character. It is a story of perseverance, grit, and self-discovery. The training arc is executed flawlessly, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. What sets this manhwa apart is the unique twist of being able to communicate with sword spirits. So Woon's character is captivating, with a personality that is both ruthless and endearing. You cannot help but root for him as he navigates the challenges that come his way. The side characters are equally well written, and their stories will leave you invested in the plot from all angles. This manhwa is a must-read for anyone who loves martial arts stories with a touch of the thrill. The author of Nanomachine is behind this masterpiece, so you know it has to be good, especially the great world building. Coming at number 1, we have Disastrous Necromancer. I know you have been waiting for this, so stop drooling and listen closely. In this manhwa, our main character died on Earth, but was reincarnated in a game-like world with awakeners and dungeons. After patiently waiting for years, the day of his awakening arrived, and he awakened the unique class Necromancer. The scene and commotion his awakening caused is without a doubt one of the most epic and badass power introductions in manhwa history. This made him the only one with this class on the whole planet, and no other necromancer would appear unless he was dead. Once he reached home after the awakening, he got his invincible system, which buffed him, making his skeleton soldiers 5 times stronger at the same level. This new manhwa will keep you glued from chapter to chapter. As for the artwork and storyline, it is quite excellent, and of course, I decided not to spoil you too much here. So do check it out and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. Also, do not forget to share this video with your friends as they may be looking for a fresh read. In case you are not satisfied with this list, I would tell you what my Nigerian brothers would say, "E get why." That sentence simply means that there is a reason why. Peace out.